The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From Fairfield tonight, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. We are live on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and a live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. It's a girls-boys doubleheader. A battle of two schools about 20 minutes apart as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the Fairfield Trojans. Girls game first, and of course the boys game to follow. The OHS girls come in tonight with a record of 2-1. Victories over Fort Madison and Mount Pleasant. And then last Friday night, a tough loss at Ames where the Dogs got behind big early, fought their way back into the game in the second half, but could not come all the way back. Fairfield is 2-0 on the young season. They have a blowout win over Oskaloosa and a 13-point victory on the road at Washington, so the Trojans are 2-0. Last year, these two teams met in Ottumwa. A hard-fought victory for Ottumwa in that game, 50-46 over a very good Fairfield team, a team that I believe would go all the way to the regional finals. Both of these teams have lost a couple of seniors from last year's game. Both of these teams still have a couple of very good weapons remaining from last year's game, and both are trying to reload a little bit and put together runs in their respective conferences. Ottumwa in the CIML Metro Conference and Fairfield in the Southeast Conference. Again, Ottumwa and Fairfield, girls game first, boys game to follow, and should be a good matchup tonight, a good test for the Ottumwa girls who are dealing with injury issues. If you remember last Friday's game at Ames, Ann Guest was injured and did not play in the second half. She's not playing tonight. Coach Vandenberg hopes to have her back by Friday. But Ottumwa has a bigger loss. Starting guard and sharpshooter Casey Nickerson, the team's leading scorer through 3 games, is in a walking boot and on crutches. She suffered an ankle sprain in practice, and she will probably not play again in the month of December. We won't see her back on the court until January 3rd at the earliest, and hopefully that's all it will be. But Casey Nickerson is out for a few weeks. So Ottumwa a little bit shorthanded coming into tonight's game. The good news is Katie Nelson is back from the illness she was dealing with last Friday when she did not play. She's back on the court tonight, and that will give OHS a boost in the ball handling department and on defense as well. Right now, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I will sit down with Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the online video stream at ottumwaradiosports.com. Bulldogs on the road tonight at Fairfield. Jason Van Arkel joined now by girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, let's go back to the Ames game. A couple of quick thoughts. Obviously, got out to a slow start offensively, better in the second half. And as you said in the post-game interview, maybe 8 more minutes and your girls find their way back in the game, but just too much of a slow start to overcome.
Absolutely. We can't go very many games scoring 11 points in the first half and expecting to have a lot of success after that. I thought our girls battled. I thought they fought hard. We made some good adjustments at halftime, I thought. And, I just wish we would have had a little bit more time, or I wish we would have played a little bit better in the first half. Now,
You were telling me that you had the illness bug last week, and now you've got the injury bug. You get Katie Nelson back from illness, but we saw Ann Guest turn her ankle right before the start of the second half on Friday, and she's not going to play tonight. And you were telling me Casey Nickerson suffered an injury, and that's going to be a little more serious.
Yeah, so we should have Ann back Friday, hopefully. That's something we're just kind of playing day by day. I thought maybe we could get her back today, but the range of motion just isn't quite there. So Friday's pretty hopeful for us. Unfortunately, Casey had an ankle sprain in practice this week. More of the higher ankle sprain. I think maybe with a little bit of low in there as well. So she's going to be in a boot for a little bit. We're going to keep obviously monitoring that and then moving forward. But we just got to get healthy, man. We get healthy, we're a dangerous team, and I think we're a pretty dangerous team, with the pieces we have. But I'd like to see us all together more than one game this year.
Obviously, it's got to be frustrating for Casey. She dealt with injury last year, was coming off the bench a lot, off to a great start this season. Then that happens, but at the same time, she's a competitor, and she's been through the wars in multiple sports, obviously softball as well. So I'm thinking that, or you're thinking, I guess, that she'll be back maybe by the first game of January.
Yeah, we're hoping that we'll use this Christmas break time as our to our advantage, take some downtime there, and then I think that hopefully if things play out right, we get her back in those first couple games.
Okay, you take on Fairfield tonight. A year ago, hard-fought battle. You won it 50-46. Obviously, some of the pieces are different. You don't have Anderson and Griner anymore, and that'll probably be the last time I mention them this year. But in terms of the rematch on Fairfield's side, they don't have a couple of their players anymore, but they do have Shaylin Drish. They do have Destiny Gridley, so they still have a couple of good pieces. They're off to 2-0. They're still a pretty good basketball team.
Absolutely. Drish and Gridley are great pieces. They got a couple sophomores, the Breen twins, that are playing pretty good ball right now. We got a chance to watch them again in a couple games so far this year, and they're all good players. And we're going to have to do our job on both ends of the court and have success. And Breen Drish and Gridley can both go off for 15 to 20 a game, and I think Drish had close to 20-21 last year against us. So we got to make sure we do lock her up and do a good job, and we got to rebound the ball better.
All right, talk about rebounding, and it kind of maybe leads me to my final question. What do your girls have to do well tonight, especially knowing that you're down a couple of players again tonight? What do they have to do well in order to come away with a victory in what's going to be a pretty tough road game?
Yeah, we have to defend without fouling. Number one, we can't get in foul trouble being shorthanded like this. So we got to play great defense, but we have to make sure that we're keeping our hands off and we're in good position. And we have to execute on the offensive end a little bit earlier. And then if we do that, I think we'll be fine. And then I think the Ames game came down to rebounding, and we gave them a lot of second chance opportunities, and they took advantage of it.
Ottumwa High girls head coach Joe Vandenberg here on the pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. Always seems to be a close game when we take on Fairfield. Hopefully you can get a big road win tonight and then get ready to play at home on Friday.
Yep, thank you.
We'll come back and have the starting lineups for tonight's girls game. You're watching and listening to Ottumwa High Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Ottumwa at Fairfield tonight. Time now to check the starting lineups for our girls game. First, for your Ottumwa Bulldogs, head coach Joe Vandenberg in his first season has only had all 5 of his normal starters available for one game, the opener, and that'll stay that way now until January with the injury to Nickerson. But here is tonight's starting 5 in the backcourt. 5'8" senior Katie Nelson returns after missing last game due to illness, averaging 4.5 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 5'4" senior Kaylee Bix, averaging 9.3 points per game. That is 4th on the team, and leading the Bulldogs in rebounding with 27. Also has a team-high 10 steals and is 2nd on the team in assists. At the 3 spot, 5'9" senior Ali Bukanazbish, team's 2nd leading scorer, 11.3 points per game. At the 4, 5'10" senior Grace Bukanazbish, Ali's twin, averaging 10.3 points per game. And the 5th starter, 5'8" junior Chloe Schneckloth, getting the start tonight in place of Nickerson, and I imagine that will continue through the month of December. Schneckloth averaging 3 points a game through the first 3 games. The only other Bulldog we'll probably see get regular minutes tonight is Addison Ransom, who had been playing on the JV team and been getting a few varsity minutes. She played some against Ames on Friday after the injury to Ann Guest, left Ottumwa basically with 5 players, and that's it. And Ransom will play more minutes tonight again. She did not play the JV game tonight, and that's one of the reasons Ottumwa got beat. But Ransom will see some varsity minutes tonight and will do so for the foreseeable future. Meanwhile, the starting lineup for the home team, the Fairfield Trojans, Jeff Miller is their head coach. He's in his first season, and he sends out this lineup. Starting with 5'6" sophomore Delaney Breen, who is averaging 7 points a game. And I assume a twin sister, 5'6" sophomore Danielle Breen, averaging 10 points a game. The 3rd starter, their leading scorer, 5'5" senior Shaylin Drish. She averages 16 points a game. She had over 20 against Ottumwa a year ago. And then up front, 5'11" sophomore Mallory Lyon, averaging 3.5 points per game. And 6' senior Destiny Gridley, averaging 10.5 points per contest. Again, Fairfield, got a frog in my throat. Fairfield is 2-0. They blew out Oskaloosa, who is not very good. And then, a hard-fought 13-point win over Washington their last time out, 61-48. Now, Washington has been down the last few years. And we will see Washington after the new year later on in the schedule. In fact, I'll look it up right now. We will play at Washington January 27th, so not until the end of January where we'll see the Demons, but Fairfield beat them, so Ottumwa kind of a measuring stick here a little bit in terms of Southeast Conference competition. OHS has already knocked off both Fort Madison and Mount Pleasant. Fort Madison was a blowout win. Mount Pleasant a tougher slog, but still a 13-point win there. And so kind of a test here. Fairfield may very well be the best team in the Southeast Conference. Ottumwa, as we mentioned, we'll see Washington later on. They'll play Mount Pleasant a second time. And the Bulldogs will face Burlington as well, who's only been back in the Southeast Conference for a couple of years now. So OHS will eventually run through all of the schools they used to be in a conference with many years ago. Conference play for Ottumwa begins on Friday, by the way, if we look ahead a little bit as we wait for the start of tonight's game. OHS will be at home Friday night back at Evans Middle School, taking on Des Moines Hoover at a girls-boys doubleheader. That'll be the last time we play at home in 2019. Next week, the Bulldog girls and boys are on the road at Waukee on Tuesday the 17th. And then Friday the 20th, the final games before winter break, Ottumwa at Des Moines North. When we come out of winter break, we're right back in a Metro play on the road at Des Moines Lincoln. There is one boys game next week that is boys only. Next Monday, the Bulldog boys will play at Mount Pleasant. So we'll be in Mount Pleasant next Monday for just the boys, and then at Waukee Tuesday and at Des Moines North Friday. 3 road trips in the week leading up to winter break and the week before Christmas. If you're thinking that's a lot of road trips early in the year, well, it kind of is, but we'll make up for it on the backside. When we get into late January and into February, 5 out of the last 6 games, at least for the girls, looking at the girls' schedule here, 5 out of the last 6 will be at home. And that'll be hopefully a time where Ottumwa hopefully is solidifying a spot atop the CIML Metro Conference. All right, they're going to take the break for the national anthem now, so we'll take 2 minutes and come back with the start of tonight's game. Bulldogs and Trojans coming your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. For the Bulldogs, a senior, number 12, Ali Bookin-Nazmish.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Fairfield tonight. Annie Argo, our on-site video producer, as we do have the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa in the road, red jerseys, white trim on the collar, white lettering on the front, white numbers front and back, white striping down the sides of the red jerseys and shorts. They've turned off all the lights to introduce the home team here, as they do in Fairfield. Trojans with home white jerseys, black trim around the collar. If they put a spotlight on the players they're introducing, it would be better. I don't know why they're introducing the players in the dark completely. The lettering appears to be black trimmed in orange for Fairfield. The numbers black trimmed in orange as well. And they are playing the, I've forgotten the name of the song. The song that they've played for years to introduce the Chicago Bulls. Made famous in the Jordan years, of course. It'll come to me probably about the third quarter. I'm sure a lot of you at home are remembering the name of that song right now and are laughing at me. That's okay. I'll figure it out. 8 minutes on the clock, turning the lights back on. So for those of you watching on video, apologies for seeing nothing but darkness for a minute or two there, but we've got full lights. The scoreboards here at the Fairfield gym are interesting in that the colors will change. Right now you see it on the video stream in the lower right-hand corner. You see both the home and guest scores are gold or yellow. Whichever team has the lead, that score will appear green, and the team that's trailing, that score will appear red. So when you see the lead change hands, you'll see the colors change, and that's just a little thing unique to Fairfield we get to see every other year when we call games here. All right, Grace Bookanash will jump it up against Destiny Gridley. The tip is controlled by Ottumwa, and they move left to right here in the opening half. Allie Bookanash driving right side, kick it back to Kaylee Bix, right wing to Grace. Grace up top to Schneckloth. Chloe at top of the key, three, count it, got the roll. Chloe Schneckloth with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Quick start for OHS. Into the left corner, a three to answer by Fairfield is off the rim, no good. Good box out by Grace. Up ahead to Allie, wasn't looking for it, threw it away. The miss by Danielle Breen, but the interception gets it back to Fairfield. Now Drish has it in the corner, driving, deflected and stolen by Kaylee Bix. Bix leads the team in steals. That is her 11th. Left side is Allie driving the lane, put it up. Ball got deflected, loose on the floor. Schneckloth fighting for it, but the loose ball rolls to Gridley, and here come the Trojans. Long pass into the front court for Danielle Breen. There are two Breens on the floor. Danielle has it right side, got it from Delaney. Danielle to the elbow, now down the right side of the lane, goes up over Bix, got it to go, and they call a foul. Danielle Breen, a sophomore, 79% free throw shooter. Bix has committed more fouls than any other Bulldog and gets her first here. One free throw to tie the game early for Breen, and it's off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to Allie Bookanash. 3-2 Ottumwa, just over a minute gone first quarter. Allie gets it up top to Nelson. Right corner for Schneckloth. Fairfield in a 2-3 zone. Skip pass left side for Bix. One dribble. Looking for help. Skips it back right to Schneckloth. Up top to Grace. Drives the lane. Runner. Back iron. No. Rebound to Gridley. Now Fairfield wants to push. Up ahead to Drish. Right side. Hesitation. Now a dribble down to the baseline. Cut off nicely by Allie. Throw it back out on the wing. Picked up by Mallory Lyon. Hands it back to Drish. Drish into the lane. Lob it to the baseline. Lyon cut off. Back out to Drish on the right wing. Doesn't use the pick. Now a step back three is in and out. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bix. Kaylee long pass up ahead, deflected, but Allie's got it. Jump stop left side of the lane, off the glass and good. Allie Bookanash with her first bucket, 5-2 Bulldogs. Drish through the midcourt circle with the Trojan logo. Guarded by Allie. Ball goes left side for Delaney Breen. Guarded by Schneckloth. Now up top for Lyon. Lyon dribbles right. Throws it back out to Drish. Drish crosses over around a pick, got into the lane. Little runner off the rim, no. And the rebound tipped out, and Drish runs it down in the corner. Brings it out to the right wing. Now trying to drive on Allie. Cut off. Feeds it in the corner to Breen, and her three is good. Danielle Breen has tied this game at 5, and she has all 5 Fairfield points. Long pass to Allie. Baseline drive, cut off. Kick it out to Schneckloth. Chloe thought about the three, now takes it. Back iron, no. Long rebound will be saved. No, Nelson can't save it. And it's out of bounds back to Fairfield. Katie may have chosen to drop that ball. She looked to where she could have thrown it and saw only white jerseys. And now Shaylin Drish will bring it back across the timeline for the Trojans. Throws it right side for Danielle Breen. Breen up top to Gridley. I think that's her first offensive touch. Down underneath. Tough catch by Lyon in the lane. Cut off by Schneckloth. Throw it left corner. Delaney Breen for a three. Off the rim, no. And the rebound on the floor taken by Allie. Got it over to Schneckloth. Chloe into the front court, drives right side of the lane, all the way in, off the glass, couldn't get the roll. Grace with the rebound, now loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Gridley. Boy, Chloe wishing she'd put a little more mustard on that shot. Drish around a defender, left wing three, got it. Boy, you cannot leave her open. Drish, her first bucket, makes it 8-5 Fairfield, and they are on a quick 6-0 run. Left corner is Schneckloth. Up top to Bix. Shot fake and a drive, little runner in the lane, got it. Kaylee Bix, her first bucket, pulls Ottumwa back within one at 8-7. Drish into the front court, stops at the volleyball line, backs away from Buchanosbish. Now a left-handed dribble around a pick, kick it into the corner. Danielle Breen thought about a three, didn't take it, hands it back to Drish. Bringing it back towards the top of the key, now backs away a bit. Backdoor cut not open there, Drish still dribbling. Backing it all the way out beyond the volleyball line. They give picks either side. Goes right, now back left, throw it to the wing, a three on the way by line, kind of a one-handed shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound battled for on the floor, squirms loose, and Fairfield throws it, but they throw it to Bix, and now we've got a 2-on-1 if we hurry. Bix up ahead to Grace, left side, jump stop, lay it up, counted in the foul. Grace Buchanosbish with a chance for a three-point play off the assist from Kaylee Bix. See who this foul is on here. Danielle Breen gets her first of the game on the Trojans. Grace at the free throw line, 56% on the season. Chance to tie the game at 9, and it's off no good. Rebound batted by Gridley. Nelson thought she got fouled, no call. Gridley into the front court. Ottumwa leading 9-8, pardon me. Gridley lost her dribble, stolen by Nelson. Lob up ahead for Alley, one-on-one with Gridley, backs it out. Didn't have momentum. Wanted to go underneath, gets it to Schneckloth instead. Skip it left side for Nelson. Up top to Bix. Right side Schneckloth. She'll try another three. Off the rim, no. Alley, though, with the rebound. Alley gets it in the lane to Schneckloth, out to Bix. Top of the key, three. Off the backboard, no good. Long rebound all the way out to Breen. Bulldogs thought she traveled. I thought she traveled, no call. Drish a drive. Shot blocked by Buchanosbish. Alley with the rejection. Bix with the ball. Bulldogs on the run. Bix down the lane, all the way to the bucket, and she got fouled. 2:58 to go first quarter. Ottumwa leading Fairfield 9-8. Bix going to the line to shoot two. See who this one is on here. Delaney Breen gets her first. Team foul number 2. Bix is only 30% from the line on the season. First one here is good. 10-8 Ottumwa, sub for Fairfield. Darby Casca, a 5'6" senior, averaging 6.5 per game. Checks in for the first time. Second free throw up, and good. Bix hits them both, and Ottumwa leads at 11-8. Fast-paced first quarter. In the front court is Drish. Backdoor cut not there. They clear it out. Drives around, kicks it across the lane. Drop by line, picked it back up, put it off the glass. No. Rebound, volleyballed out of bounds. Last touch by Fairfield. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 11-8 Ottumwa with the lead and the ball. Nelson between the circles. Lob it right side for Schneckloth. Dribbles down to the baseline, throws it away. Wanted to go up top to Bix. It's picked off by Drish. Drish into the front court. They're backing off her. Don't do that. She shoots a three. In and out, no good. Bulldogs caught a break there. Now Bix, long pass up ahead. Too long for Grace Buchanosbish and out of bounds. 2:22 to go first quarter. Bulldogs 11, Trojans 8. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. Ball goes left side for Delaney Breen. Down to the block for Gridley. Back out to Breen. Thought about a three. Now driving instead. Got in the lane. Shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Got her own rebound. Kick it out to Gridley, left wing. Gridley into the high post for Lyon. Trying to drive on Grace. Ball knocked loose, and Bix nearly had a steal. We'll get a tie-up on the floor. The arrow favors Fairfield, but Kaylee Bix, the help defender there, nearly had her second steal of the game. 1:57 remaining in the opening quarter. 11-8 Bulldogs. It will be Casca to throw the inbounds pass. A lob in the lane for Lyon. Turnaround jumper is off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Bix. Dix pressured by Breen, but gets it up ahead. Now threw it away. Drish stole it. Ottumwa's got to watch Drish in the passing lanes. One-on-one with Bix. Layup too strong, and the rebound to Nelson. Kaylee didn't want to give a second foul, but she did enough. Now long pass to Alley, left wing. Driving baseline. Got in there, put it up off the glass. Too strong. Grace, though, the rebound. Goes back up and draws a foul. Grace Bukanazvish going back to the line for Ottumwa. See who this one is on. I think it's on Lyon. Yes. Mallory Lyon gets her first. Team foul number 3. Bukanazvish at the line, 0 for 1 in this game. This free throw is up and off the rim, no good. Danielle Breen is back in for Fairfield, and checking in for the first time is Hannah Simpson, a 5'10" sophomore who averages 4 points a game. Bulldogs have also made a substitution here. Addison Ransom is in, as that second free throw is no good, and the rebound pulled in by Gridley. Still 11-8 Bulldogs. Ransom, the 5'9" sophomore, averaging just a point and a half per game, but getting more playing time with the injury to Nickerson. Underneath, a layup is good by Hannah Simpson. Her first bucket, and it makes it 11-10. Ottumwa's lead down to 1. Up top, it goes to Ali Bukanazvish, drives right, kicks it to Nelson on the wing, back in the corner to Ali. Shot fake and a drive, kick it up top for Grace. Grace down the lane, the runner is up, off the rim, no good, rebound tapped out, but Schneckloth runs it down. Chloe brings it back up. Dribbles left, gets it in the corner to Ali, shot fake. Out to the wing, up top now to Grace, right side to Nelson. Katie for a 3, that's banked in! Katie Nelson, a three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. I saw that spin off her hand and go to the right, and I thought maybe it'll bank, and it did. 14-10 Bulldogs, 38 seconds left in the quarter. Turnaround, extended elbow jumper by Simpson, no good, goes over the backboard, off the rim, and out of bounds. Bulldogs inbounding, leading by 4. Good start for Ottumwa. Not a bad start by Fairfield. Long pass into the front court for Grace in the right corner. Grace wanted to drive baseline, cut off by Gridley. Lob it back up high on the right side for Nelson. 24 seconds to go. To the right side for Grace. Shot fake and a drive, got around her defender, got bumped, threw it away. I can't believe they didn't make a call, but Nelson rescues it, throws it to Schneckloth. Down to 13 seconds. Chloe lobs it right side for Grace again. In the corner to Katie. Katie will try a 3 from the corner. Count it! That one a swish. Nelson's second 3 in a row, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Gridley tries to answer, no good, and time runs out. Bulldogs 16, Trojans 10. Back in a minute for the second quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, it is actually 17-10 Ottumwa. We'll touch on that in a moment. Grace Bukanazvish goes right side for Katie Nelson. Lob is deflected, and there's a steal. Heading the other way, Danielle Breen. Shot is up and got it to go over Bukanazvish. Danielle Breen has 7 of the 12 Fairfield points. 3 on the way the other end from Alley. Bukanazvish no good. Grace, the weak side rebound double team, got hacked, got it to Nelson. Katie takes it back in, throws it up top to Schneckloth, left side to Bix. Kaylee drives in, little floater, no good. Collision in the lane, no call either way. Rebound pulled in by Delaney Breen. Gets it to Hannah Simpson. Simpson will hand it off to Danielle Breen. Breen throws it left side for Shaylin Drish. Drish driving to the top of the key, throw it right side. Well, that looked like a travel, but Delaney Breen got away with it. Hands it off to Drish. Drish down the lane. Floater is going to bounce on the rim 5 times and fall off. And Grace with the rebound. Buchanosbish into the front court. Picked up her dribble. Lob it left side for Schneckloth. Now in the corner for Allie. Allie lost it. Got it to Bix, though. Back in the corner for Buchanosbish. Shot fake and a drive. Cut off. Lob it right corner over the head of Nelson and out of bounds. And Katie wants to make sure it didn't hit anybody in the band over there. It is 17-12. We said 16-10 after the first quarter. What we didn't realize is the scoreboard had only put up 2 for the Katie Nelson 3. Ottumwa quickly went over to the scores table and confirmed it was a 3, and so it is 17-12. Drish has it behind the volleyball line between the circles, actually standing on the edge of that midcourt circle. They set a pick over to the right. Bulldogs switch. Nelson, a good job of staying with her on that switch. Drish drives back left. Gets it to Danielle Breen left side. She drives in, cut off, kick in the corner to Laney Breen. Breen into the lane, jumper in the lane, in and out, no good. Rebound to Simpson, lost it, knocked loose by Bix, and picked up by Schneckloth. Chloe into the front court, doesn't have numbers, takes it to the right side, and gets it back up top to Bix. Bix picked up her dribble, gets it to Grace. Grace between the circles, Buchanosbish. Left side to Nelson, Katie surveys. Lob it right side for Allie Buchanosbish. Allie, one dribble, gets it to Bix towards the corner a little more. Now a skip pass left side for Schneckloth. Bulldogs a little more patient here. Into the corner, Nelson, to the wing, Allie. Allie attacks. Now jump pass right side to Bix. A 3 on the way. Count it! Kaylee Bix with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 20-12. Left side, Delaney Breen got open for a 3, missed it. Simpson the rebound, the putback, no good. And the rebound to Allie and a reach-in foul on Simpson. 5:22 mark of the opening quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. First one on Hannah Simpson, team foul number 4 on the Trojans. And Fairfield gets a kind of a late sub in there as Mallory Lyon is back in for Simpson. Coach Vandenberg didn't like it. He said the ball was ready to be inbounded. Bix into the front court against the Fairfield zone. Splits defenders down the lane, runner off the glass, too strong. Tapped the rebound to Schneckloth, goes up top to Grace, thought about the 3, drives in the lane, put up the runner, no. And the rebound pulled in by Gridley. Well, those runners for the Buchanosbish twins, usually good, haven't worked so far tonight. Drish up top for Fairfield, backs it out on the dribble, steps into a 3, too strong, and the ball ricochets at the corner. It's out of bounds. Oh, that ball rolled right off of Danielle Breen's hand and out of bounds, and somehow they say that's Fairfield ball. That ball clearly went off Breen's hand. Inbound comes in the quarter to Delaney Breen, throws it back to her sister. Goes around a pick on the wing, picked up by Allie. Allie bumped her. She tried to knock the ball away. That's a foul on Ottumwa. First one on Allie, only the second on the Bulldogs. Kind of refreshing. There have only been 6 fouls called through just a little less than a quarter and a half. That's a stark contrast to the first few games we saw against Southeast Conference opposition. Inbounds all the way to the backcourt where Drish runs it down, brings it back across the timeline. Drish crosses over, throws it right wing for Delaney Breen. Breen will launch a 3, blocked by Nelson. Danielle Breen came down with the ball, drives underneath, cut off, throws it into the corner, deflected out of bounds by Bix. Katie Nelson with a rejection. That's her 5th of the year. 4.5 to go, second quarter. Ottumwa leading 20-12. Drish will inbound from the baseline. Lobs it in. Bix stole it. Just ripped it away and got it up ahead to Grace. They've got Schneckloth down there and they didn't see her. Schneckloth was wide open. Now they get it to her in the corner, but she was behind everybody. Up top to Bix. She'll try a 3. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Lyon, and that was a missed opportunity. Bix got the ball ahead to Grace. Grace didn't look down court. Schneckloth was all alone. Now it's Breen, Danielle Breen to the volleyball line. Goes right side, gets it to, no, it's stolen by Allie. And they call it travel. Boy, it looked for all the world like Allie got hacked as she stole that ball and came through, and the official all the way on the other side of the court called a travel. Now, I understand he can't see if there's a foul there, but that near side official could have seen it. And Bix nearly stole the inbounds pass. Breen has it right wing. Breen around a pick to the right side. They hedge. Now she drives, got in there, and laid it up and in. Boy, the hedge was there. Then when they backed off, that's when Danielle Breen attacked. She has 9 points. Her team only has 14 total. Bix into the lane, throw left corner for Allie. To the wing, Nelson. Skip it right side for Grace Book-and-Osbish. To the corner for Bix. Kaylee a baseline drive. Bounce it left corner. Schneckloth. She'll step into a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Grace. Put back, no good. Another rebound, put back, no, but a foul, and Allie Book-and-Osbish will shoot 2. That foul is on Danielle Breen. That's her second. It is. Team foul number 5. Allie at the line for the first time tonight, 65% on the season. First free throw. Back iron, no good. Man, Ottumwa has struggled at the line a bit tonight. Bulldogs just 2 for 6. Second free throw by Allie is good. She has 3 in the game. Ottumwa leads at 21-14. Fairfield got a sub in there. Try to pick up who that is. I think it's Olivia Jones, a 5'8" junior. Drish kicks it out. Jones will launch a 3 off the backboard, no good. The long rebound kicked into the backcourt. I don't think this is an over and back. Oh, they do call it an over and back. I didn't think anybody secured the rebound, and I guess I'm not 100% sure on the over and back rule. Not sure Jeff Miller's arguing it too strenuously. And I thought, once the shot goes up, there is no possession. Ottumwa will take it. Right wing is Schneckloth. Skip it left side for Allie. She's open for a 3. Back iron, no. And the rebound pulled in by Jones. Got it up ahead to Drish. In the corner, Delaney Breen, a shot fake. Dribbles to the wing. Picked up her dribble. Throw it up top. Nearly stolen by Allie, but now Jones is free. Dribbles to the right side. Didn't attack, really. Throw it up top to Drish. She'll take the 3. Off the rim, no. That was well off. But the rebound to Breen. Gets it back to Drish. She'll fire again. Ball goes right side to Jones instead. Now to the high post for Rachel Thomas, who's checked in. And the ball goes underneath, and a foul on Ottumwa. And that foul, I think, is on Grace. Yep, her first. Only the third on Ottumwa. Timeout Ottumwa. Bulldogs up 21-14 back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. Fairfield inbounding, Ottumwa leading 21-14 in our girls game tonight. 2:30 to go until halftime. Delaney Breen to inbound, try to throw it in the lane, ball knocked loose. Ottumwa didn't see it. Now Grace nearly knocks it away. Drish recovers, lob it underneath. Lyon lays it up and in. Ottumwa had 2 opportunities to get a loose ball, but it didn't bounce their way, and Mallory Lyon ends up with her first bucket. 21-16. Grace driving baseline right side and stepped out of bounds. Goes back to Fairfield. The scoring has really slowed down. It was 17-10 after 1 quarter. Right now it's only 21-16. Fairfield outscoring Ottumwa just 6-4 in 6 minutes of action here. Drish up top. Dribbles left side. Hands it off on the wing to Jones. Olivia Jones lobbed to the high post for Thomas. Fired it underneath, weak side. Shot though blocked by Schneckloth. And the rebound to Bix. Lobs it up ahead. Schneckloth the tough catch, and they call the travel. Ooh, I don't know about that. She didn't really have the ball there until after the foot moved. Minute 48 and counting here in the second quarter. Into the front court, Delaney Breen. Ottumwa's gone to a zone here, it appears. No, it's man-to-man. Drish driving, got it on the wing to Jones. Drives baseline, little tough runner, in and out, no good. Rebound batted again. Thomas has it, goes back up off the glass and good. Rachel Thomas, that's her first bucket of the season. And Ottumwa's lead down to 3, 21-18. Bukanajvic out on the wing, alley goes to Grace. Up top now to Bix. Bix bouncing right side for Nelson. Nelson, the skip pass left wing for Schneckloth, up top to Grace. Well, the ball's kind of sticking a little too much for Ottumwa right now. Left side it goes to Bix. She'll try the three and got it. Kaylee Bix with another three, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 24-18 Bulldogs, 1 minute to go in the half. Drish between the circles, goes left side for Jones. Jones around a pick, picked up her dribble, throw it right side for Thomas. Thomas drives in, poked away, got it back, kick it into the corner for Drish. Drish dribbling to the wing, guarded closely by Nelson. 40 seconds left in the half. Now Drish back to the volleyball line. Fairfield resets. Crosses over, goes left side. Shot on the way by Lyon, just threw it up wildly, missed it. Rebound tapped out though, and Lyon ends up with it back after Breen saved it, but then the ball is deflected again. Now Drish has it, driving in, and a blocking foul on the floor. And is that on Allie or is it on Chloe? Chloe Schneckloth, only her first and only the fourth team foul. 22.7 seconds to go in the half. Delaney Breen to inbound. Bounce it underneath. Lyon had it, lost it, got it back on the floor. Bix fighting for it. And a held ball is the call with 18.1 seconds to go. The arrow keeps it with Fairfield. Fairfield trying to bounce it into their taller players. They do have a bit of a height advantage down there, although Bix, if they bounce it low, Bix is going to steal it usually. Breen trying to get it in. Threw it underneath. Bix knocked that away, and Schneckloth ends up with the ball. What'd I tell you? Bix would get in there. Bix has it back now. We've got 10 seconds left in the half. Left side to Nelson. Up top to Bix. Bix checks the clock. Back to Nelson. Back to Bix. 5 seconds. Back to Nelson. Long three on the way. Counted at the buzzer. Katie Nelson with another three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. And Ottumwa takes a 9-point lead into the half, 27-18. We're back in 3 minutes to begin the Bulldog halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and a live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog girls basketball team has a 27-18 halftime lead over Fairfield here at Fairfield tonight. Jason Van Arkel with you. High atop the bleachers in Fairfield's gym. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith is our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. First half scoring for Ottumwa. Kaylee Bix is leading all scorers with 10 points. Katie Nelson has 9 for the Bulldogs. Allie Buchanozbish has 3. Chloe Schneckloth has 3. And Grace Buchanozbish has 2 points. For Fairfield, they're being led by Danielle Breen, who has 9 points. She's not getting a lot of help. Shaylin Drish has 3. Mallory Lyon has 2. Rachel Thomas has 2. And Hannah Simpson has 2. Free throws, not a whole lot to speak of. Ottumwa could have a bigger lead if they had done better from the line in the first half. They were 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Fairfield barely got to the line at all. They only had 1 free throw attempt, and it was no good. Not a whole lot of fouls called in that first half. Only 4 were called on Ottumwa. Nobody has more than 1 for the Bulldogs. Only 5 were called on Fairfield, and the only Trojan with 2 fouls was Danielle Breen. So nobody with any real foul trouble to speak of. And Ottumwa with a 9-point lead at the half, 27-18. Real bounce-back shooting performance for Ottumwa in that first half after the struggles at Ames. Bulldogs hit 6 3-pointers in that first half. 3 of them from Katie Nelson, 2 more from Bix, and 1 from Schneckloth. And that's offset the fact that neither Allie nor Grace Buchanozbish have really gotten going in terms of their offensive output. It hasn't affected them on the defensive end. Bulldogs have been rock solid defensively. But if they get the Buchanozbish twins going in the second half, you got to think already with a 9-point lead, if you get your 2 primary scoring options, at least that are available tonight, get them going in the second half, you would think the Bulldogs would become very difficult to beat. Again, Ottumwa leading at the half, 27-18. We will take a 3-minute timeout and continue with the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh,
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Brought to you tonight by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today. Check out the awesome showroom and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. Also by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physiotherapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. By Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. In our girls game, Ottumwa 27, Fairfield 18 as we get ready to start the second half. OHS, again getting pretty good outside shooting from Bix, Nelson, and Schneckloth. 6 threes hit in that first half. Bix has 10 points, Nelson has 9. And if Ottumwa can get the Book of Nazareth Twins going in the second half, they could be well on their way to win number 3 on the season. A look ahead at the schedule for the rest of December. We have one more home game. That's Friday night. The Bulldogs will take on Des Moines Hoover in the first CIML Metro Conference action of the season. That'll be Friday night here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. The following Monday night, the 16th, the boys are on the road at Mount Pleasant. That's a boys-only broadcast. About 7:30 will be that start time. And then we wrap up December with a pair of road trips, girls-boys doubleheaders. We go to Waukee on Tuesday, the 17th, 1 week from tonight. And then one more Metro Conference matchup in December, Friday the 20th, on the road at Des Moines North. And again, you'll hear all the games right here on KBIZ or see them right here on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Scheduled start time for those girls-boys doubleheaders is 6:15. You look ahead to next year, at Lincoln, home to Ankeny, at East, at Hoover, home to Roosevelt. And then January 21st will be an interesting day. The Bulldog girls will be on the road at Burlington. The Bulldog boys will be hosting defending Class 3A state champ Oskaloosa that night. Thinking we'll probably carry the girls game that night because it is a road game, although my goodness, I'm dying to see that Oski team and Iowa State commit Xavier Foster, but we'll be good and do the girls game. In my perfect world, it would snow in Burlington that night, but not in Ottumwa, and the Burlington game would get postponed so we can do both. Would love to do both, but we'll see what happens. That's not until January 21st. Just about ready to start the second half. Good to have you with us, and by the way, if you happen to be tuning in as a Fairfield fan from here in Fairfield tonight, we want to thank you for listening, and especially if you're watching the live video stream, thank you for watching on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Again, Bulldogs trying to win without Casey Nickerson, sprained her right ankle in practice, has a boot on and is on crutches. Also don't have Ann Guest tonight. She suffered a milder sprain in Ames on Friday. Bulldogs will have the ball to start the second half. Nelson, Bix, Sheckloth, and the Buchanazvish twins, they'll play the majority of the game as they played the majority of the first half. Grace goes in the corner for Schneckloth. Against that Fairfield zone, gets it out to Ali Buchanazvish up top. Left wing to Bix. Bix spins down the lane, got a left-handed runner off the glass and good. They have to respect her outside shooting after she hit a couple of threes. And now she hits the runner. She's got 12 points, 29-18. Bulldogs up 11. Shaylin Drish driving right side. Goes in the corner. Danielle Breen missed a three. I knew I was going to get the wrong twin there at some point. Schneckloth the rebound up ahead to Bix in the front court. Drives in, put it up off the glass and good again from the left side. Kaylee Bix back-to-back buckets. 31-18 and a timeout Fairfield. 7:17 to go, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. It's Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. 7:17 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs have opened up a 13-point lead at Fairfield in our girls' game tonight, 31-18. Fairfield just used its first timeout. Shaylin Drish across the timeline for the Trojans. Around to pick left side, goes to the wing, hands off to Mallory Lyon. Lyon back up top, picked up her dribble. Gets it to the high post for Danielle Breen. Breen kicks it right wing to Delaney Breen. Shot fake and a drive. Jumper, foul from behind as Allie tried to block that shot. And instead, Buchanazvish will get her second foul. First Bulldog to get to 2 fouls. First foul of the second half on either team. Delaney Breen will attempt her first, she's 0 for 3 from the line, but on the season, but she makes that one. That's her first point. And it's 31-19. One more free throw for the sophomore. She made them both. 31-20. It'll be Kaylee Bix to bring it across the timeline. Bix bounces it left side to Buchanazvish. Allie dribbles to the free throw line, jump pass back to Grace. Grace left side, hands off to Schneckloth. Chloe into the lane for Allie, out to Grace. Dribble down to the baseline. Feeds it in the lane to Schneckloth, kicks it out to Bix. Look at a 3 right wing, back iron no. And the rebound grabbed by Destiny Gridley. Gridley into the front court, averages 10.5 a game, has not scored in this one, gets it to Drish. Drish driving left side, runner in the lane, off the glass too strong, rebound to Grace. Bulldogs have a 2-on-2. Grace, top of the key, hesitation dribble, right side to Nelson. Nelson lines up a 3, back iron no again, and the rebound to Gridley again. Had a good look at it in transition. Gridley into the front court, picked up by Ali Buchanazvish. Backs away on the right side, now takes it around to pick to the wing. Lob on the pick and roll, too tall for Breen and out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa, 6:03 to go, third quarter, 31-20 OHS. Bix into the front court. Crosses over, top of the key, bounce it left wing for Allie. Lob it into the corner for Chloe. Chloe back out to the wing, throw it up top for Grace again. Right wing back to Kaylee Bix. Bix spins into the lane, back up top to Allie. Allie, one dribble, left side, Schneckloth a tough catch. Skip it right side now for Nelson. Katie skips it back left side to Bix. 3 on the way. Count it! Kaylee Bix, her third 3 of the game. Another one brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 34-20 Bulldogs. Left corner, Delaney Breen tries to answer with a 3 and connects. Only the third made 3 of the game for Fairfield, and it's back to 11 points, 34-23. In the left corner, Allie thought about a 3, didn't take it. Back to Nelson, left side, to the right side now for Bix. Bix dribbles, kicks it back to Schneckloth. Up top to Allie. Drish hacks at it, gets nothing. Alley drives in, shot blocked by Lyon, and Lyon ends up with the ball. Good play defensively there for Fairfield as they look to cut it under 10 with under 5 minutes to go in the third. Drish thought about a three, has a hand in her face. Doesn't use the pick, drives left side, shot off the glass, no good. Bukanazvish might have blocked it. Grace got the rebound as well and handed it to Nelson. Long pass left corner for Alley. To the wing for Kaylee Bix. Drives in, little runner, too strong. Trying to get her own rebound, but Lyon rips it away. Maybe a little bit further outside the lane than Kaylee would have liked when she put that up. Between the circles is Danielle Breen, who has 9 points in the game, all in the first half so far. Dribbles to the elbow, now down the right side, and Bix just took it away. Kaylee Bix, 2-on-2, bounce it across to Schneckloth, off the glass and good. Schneckloth the bucket, Bix the steal and the assist, 36-23 OHS. Drish between the circles for Fairfield. Behind the volleyball line for now. Looking for cutters or screens. Now goes left and finds Danielle Breen. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Takes it up top. Goes right side for Delaney Breen, in the corner for Lyon. Mallory Lyon into the lane, left-handed dribble across the lane, kick it in the corner for Drish. Drish trying to drive. Bix, poked it away, but a foul call. And I'm not sure Bix liked that call. That's only her second. Team foul number 2 on Ottumwa. Addison Ransom in for OHS will replace Allie Bukanazvish. Fairfield a pair of subs as they bring back Darby Kaska and Hannah Simpson. It'll be Kaska to throw the inbound pass from the baseline. And a lob into the lane. Lyon, a tough catch, brings it back out. Throws it up top for Breen. A shot fake, a drive to the free throw line. Goes right side to Kaska, down underneath to Simpson. And a lob left side stolen by Nelson. Nelson in traffic, a lob up ahead left side of the lane to Schneckloth. Kicks it back to the trailer Bix. Throws it right side for Grace. Shot fake and a baseline drive. Under the hoop, double team. Throw it left side, knocked away, but Schneckloth gets it back to the wing for Bix. Shot fake, dribbles in. Splits defenders, threw it up wildly, couldn't get it to go. Ransom the rebound of the putback, good. Addison Ransom cleans up the mess. Her first bucket, 15-point lead, 38-23. Now Drish at the top of the key for Fairfield. Around a Simpson pick left side. Schneckloth stayed with her. Ball goes in the corner for Breen. Delaney picked up a dribble underneath for Simpson. Has a size advantage in there. Put it up over Ransom. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound fought for, and Bukanazvish has it. Under 3 to go third quarter. 15-point lead in the ball for Ottumwa. Grace coast to coast. No. A whistle though and a foul on Fairfield, and Bukanazvish will shoot 2. That foul called on Kaska, her first. First foul of the half on Fairfield, and Bukanazvish at the line. This one, back iron, no, and Grace is 0 for 3 from, 0 for 4 now from the line. Delaney Breen will check out for Fairfield, and Danielle Breen is back in. Fairfield will also replace Simpson with Rachel Thomas. Thomas, a 5'8" senior. Had 1 bucket in the first half. Bukanazvish is trying to get one to go down from the line here. Grace puts it up and knocked that one down. That'll get her confidence going a bit. She has 3 points, 39-23. Bulldogs up 16. On the left side is Danielle Breen. Breen driving left side of the lane, got down to the block, shot off the glass, no, and Bix rips the rebound away from 3 Fairfield defenders who are all taller than she is. Bix will not be denied. Left side to Bukanazvish. Tries a 3. Count it! Grace Bukanazvish with the 3-pointer. Told you she'd get her confidence. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 42-23 OHS. Left side of the lane is Thomas backing out. Kick it up top for Lyon. Lyon right side back to Danielle Breen. Breen across the free throw line. Now back the other way. Nearly lost it, but a little too much contact there by Katie Nelson, and she's called for the foul. First one on Katie, team foul number 3, 2:09 to go third quarter. Bulldogs outscoring Fairfield 15-5 in this third quarter so far. Fairfield trying to get it in, bounce it to the baseline for Thomas, out high on the left side to Drish. Drish driving in, now cut off by Schneckloth, backs it away. Good defense by Kaylee. Around to pick, now right side to Kaska. Baseline drive, cut off, bounce it to Thomas. She penetrates, feeds it across the line, who dropped it, picked it back up, has to kick it back out to Drish. She'll try a three, hand in her face, in and out, no good. Rebound to Lyon, put back, no. Got her own rebound again and got fouled on that rebound by Ransom, and they say that Lyon was trying to go back up, so she will shoot two. First foul on Addison Ransom, team foul number 4 on Ottumwa. Mallory Lyon, 30%, 3 of 10 from the free throw line on the season. First one, no good. Subs for Ottumwa here, and we'll see a timeout for Ottumwa here as well. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
After the Ottumwa timeout, the second free throw line is no good, but a long rebound deflects all the way out to Drish. Tries to drive baseline, got cut off. Goes back in the corner, picked up her dribble, hands off to Breen. Danielle Breen steps into a three-pointer, high arcing and short, but the rebound underneath pulled in by Thomas, and she is fouled, I think, by Macy Duff. We were about to tell you before the timeout was called that Duff was checking in for the first time. It's her first, team foul number 5. But Ottumwa leading 42-23, and so Coach Vandenberg hoping to buy a little bit of rest with a cushion here and let Duff spell Chloe Schneckloth is the one starter not on the floor right now. First free throw by Thomas is good. That's her first free throw of the year. One more free throw for the senior, and she made them both. 42-25, Ottumwa still leading by 17. Left wing is Bix. Crosses over, left side, bounce it out to Allie. Goes up top to Grace. Bukanajvic, pass deflected, got it back, tried to shoot, missed, or had it roll out of her hands, and the loose ball ends up in the hands of Breen. Breen up top, left side to Drish. 3 on the way, off the rim, no. Good contest by Allie, and the long rebound comes right to her. Drish has been off tonight shooting. Bukanajvic all the way down, lay it up, and good with the right hand. Bukanajvic, the contest, the rebound, the coast-to-coast drive, and the bucket. She has 5 points, 44-25. Left wing Casca, baseline drive, cut off. Bounce it out to Drish. Drish hands off to Breen left side. Breen splits defenders, got in there, lay it up, and a foul called on Duff. Macy Duff picks up a quick second foul. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. And going to the line is Danielle Breen. 79% on the season. Her first free throw tonight is no good. Fairfield will bring Delaney Breen back on the floor, and Darby Casca will check out. 44-25. Ottumwa with the big lead. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out to the corner, run down by Bix. Kaylee into the front court, through the midcourt circle, pulls up top of the key. Goes left side for Bukanajvic. Allie thought about a dribble, thought about a drive, now backing down, now kicks it back out to Grace. Grace to the elbow, down the right side of the lane. The runner off the glass, spins around and home. Grace has found the range on that now. 46-25, 21-point lead. Did not see this coming. Thought Ottumwa had a good chance to win. Now the ball knocked away by Bix and ends up in the hands of Duff, who gets a steal. Nelson into the front court. To the right corner for Grace Bukanajvic. A 3 on the way, off the rim, no. And the rebound pulled in by Drish. Drish doesn't have numbers, but is trying to beat Ottumwa down the court. Now one-on-one with Bix, threw it up, no good. Good defense by Bix, and a rebound to Katie Nelson. And time expires in the third quarter. 46-25 as we go to the fourth, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa with the big lead in our girls' game at Fairfield tonight, 46-25. Shaylin Drish to Danielle Breen in the right wing, on the right wing for the Trojans. Breen brings it up top. Now back to the right for Hannah Simpson. Simpson guarded by Addison Ransom. The ball swings around to the right side to Lainey Breen. Breen brings it back up. Now back down to the wing. Goes back in the corner. Mallory Lyon. A shot fake on nobody. Then one dribble in. Gets it underneath to Danielle Breen. Turn around. Triple teamed in the lane. Got the shot up anyway and hit it. Nice move by Danielle Breen. She's into double figures with 11. Ottumwa still leading though, 46-27. Schneckloth in the front court. Ottumwa has Nelson in the right corner. That's where the ball goes. Now back up top to Buchanazbish. Grace goes left side to Allie. Allie hands off to Schneckloth left side. She'll try the three and knock it down. Chloe Schneckloth, her second three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 49-27 Bulldogs. Drish driving right side, cut off of the elbow. Goes across left, gets it to Lyon. Lyon has tried a couple of threes. That's not her game. Gets it to Breen instead. Breen left wing. Around a Drish pick. Bulldogs switch. They go back up top to Drish. They switch again on the pick. Drish driving right side. Kick it to Lyon. Lyon back in the corner to Drish. Drish not as confident to let it fly. She's only hit one shot tonight. Underneath the Simpson. Backs in and runs over Ransom, but Ransom wasn't in position. And that'll be a foul on Addison Ransom. Her second. Hannah Simpson is a powerful player, and she used the power that time to get herself to the free throw line. Simpson 2 for 3 from the line on the season and hits this one. 49-28. Timeout Ottumwa before the second free throw, so we're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Second free throw is no good by Simpson, and Addison Ransom runs down the rebound in the corner. Ottumwa leading 49-28 with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Right wing, Kaylee Bix kicks it out to Buchanazbish. Grace to the elbow, now kicks it back out to Bix right wing. A three on the way, in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Delaney Breen. Breen into the front court, goes left side for Danielle Breen in the corner. Simpson thought about the long two. Now dribbles in, had it knocked away by Bix, but they get it up top to Drish. Back left side, Breen with a three on the way, missed it, and the rebound to Schneckloth. Bulldogs coming back with 6 minutes to go, leading by 21. Schneckloth all the way down the right side, the layup, no. Ransom fighting for the rebound, it got fouled. Addison Ransom getting an offensive board and drawing a foul, only the second of the half on the Trojans. It's on Hannah Simpson, her second. Closer game, I'd be a little more worried about the free throw or the foul discrepancy here. They've called 7 on Ottumwa, just 2 on Fairfield, but Ottumwa's been the aggressor in this game. That's why they have a big lead. Bix skip it left wing for Grace. A shot fake, a drive, cut off, and a blocking foul on Hannah Simpson, who quite frankly tried to flop and draw an offensive foul there, but wasn't in position when she did so. That's her third, only the third team foul. Inbounds goes left side to Schneckloff. Skip it to right wing for Ali Bukanazbish. Thought about a shot. Dribbles in, kicks it back to Grace. Grace is open for a three. She hit it, but they said she traveled. And Coach Vandenberg is complaining. The ref says she bunny hopped. If her foot doesn't completely leave the ground, sir, it's not a travel. Too many officials see a little bob there and they assume that the foot lifts up. Those feet did not lift up. It cost Grace another three-pointer. Ottumwa still leading by 21. And Delaney Breen launches a three, in and out, no good. Rebound to Grace Bukanazbish. Grace hesitates, now drives a lane, goes around a defender off the glass, no. Rebound to Simpson. Into the front court, Danielle Breen trying to drive on Bix. Took her all the way to the baseline, cut her off, fed it out to the other side to Drish. Drish crossing over, step back long, two-pointer is off the rim, no good. Simpson the rebound, and got tied up. She tried to go up by Grace Bukanazbish. That'll be a foul on Grace. That is her second, team foul number 8. Katie Nelson back in, replacing Ali Bukanazbish. I believe they did not call this a shooting foul on Simpson, or for Simpson, so it's a 1-and-1 here. First one, no good. Rebound to Schneckloff. Been stuck on 49-28 for over a minute of game time here. Lob into the right corner, Nelson, to the wing for Grace. Grace dribbles up top, left side for Bix. Bix brings it back up top and feeds it behind her to Nelson. Now left wing to Schneckloff. She'll try a three. She's got two tonight. Now she's got three. Chloe Schneckloff, the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 52-28. Fairfield has dared Ottumwa to shoot tonight. The Bulldogs came to shoot. Missed by Simpson. Rebound to Ransom. Tried to bounce it underneath the Bix. It was stolen by Breen. Got it back to Simpson. Kicks it to the wing for Drish. Shot a three with a defender flying at her. No good, but the rebound to Breen. Good defense by Schneckloff. Now a shot by Breen is an air ball, and the rebound on the floor recovered by Bix. Long pass up ahead. Grace is behind everybody. And she got fouled before the shot, is racing down trying to contest, I think was Delaney Breen. So no shot. Foul is on Delaney Breen, her second. Team foul number 4. 4:14 to go. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. Inbound to Bix, right corner to Grace. Grace drives in, got all the way to the rim and laid it in. The help defense for Fairfield breaking down there. Bukanazbish into double figures with 10. 54-28. Drish between the circles. Goes right side for Lyon, in the corner for Delaney Breen. Up top to Simpson. Long two-pointer, top of the key. Left it short. Rebound to Breen. Got it out to Drish. Elbow jumper, no. Rebound batted out of bounds. Last touch by Grace Bukanazbish. Macy Duff back in for Ottumwa, and Olivia Jones back in for Fairfield. Schneckloff and Danielle Breen sit for their respective teams. 3:43 to go, and Ottumwa up big. Lobbed inbound to the wing for Drish. Throws it right side for Jones. Jones a shot fake. Dribbles in, gets it to the free throw line. Simpson, she drives left side of the lane. Shot blocked by Ransom. Ball on the floor, and we'll get a held ball in the arrow favors Ottumwa. Duff and Ransom both contested there, and I think it was Ransom who actually got a hand on the ball. Bulldogs get it back, 3:31 to go. The inbounds to Bix. And Ottumwa will start clearing to the deeper reserves here at the next dead ball. Josie Lemon's about to check in, and Isabel Mellon headed to the scores table as well. Lob left side for Grace Bukanazbish. Her pass deflected, and Fairfield steals it. Simpson up ahead to Breen. Bukanazbish down a contest, and Breen just lost it out of bounds. 4 subs coming in for Ottumwa. Josie Levens, Isabel Mellon, Olivia Van Manen, and Kennedy Hugan have all checked in for Ottumwa. They'll stay on the floor with Duff, as the other 4 starters tonight who had stayed on the floor will check out. Very good work done tonight by a shorthanded Ottumwa team. So Olivia Van Monen into the front court, goes left wing for Hugen, Kennedy Hugen. Down to the baseline for Isabel Mellon, left side. Out to the wing for Van Monen. Hand off to Mellon. 3 on the way, short. Rebound by Hugen, the putback no. Rebound on the floor and ripped away by Mallory Lyon. Olivia Jones into the front court for the Trojans. Dribbles left. Kicks it out on the wing to Drish. A 3 on the way, and she got it. We expected a lot more out of Drish tonight, averaging 16. She only has 6 after that shot, 54-31. 3 on the way by Hugen to answer is no good, and Drish has the weak side rebound. Under 2.5 to go. Fairfield will probably close the gap here. They still have some starters on the floor. Kick it out, and a long 2 on the way is no good, and it goes out of bounds out of the hand of Emily McAven, who is in for the first time, a 5'4" senior. So Drish is still on the floor for Fairfield. So is Simpson. So is Mallory Lyon. Then Olivia Jones and Emily McAven. Left side of the ball goes to Hugen. Defender fell down. Ball goes underneath to Duff. Kick it out. Pass deflected out of bounds by Jones. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 2:06 to go. A lot of smiles on that Ottumwa bench. As I think an illegal screen was called on the inbounds pass, and Ottumwa turns it over on an offensive foul. Macy Duff gets her third. 2:05 to go. Boy, Joe Vandenberg didn't really like the call, and then the official there said something Joe really didn't like. I have a feeling that official ran his mouth a little bit there as the shot is up and in, left side of the lane by Jones. 54-33, Hugen across to the right side. Lemons will launch a 3, banked it in. And the bench goes nuts. Josie Lemons, a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Lemons with a smile on her face, 57-33. On the right side, McAven threw it up top to Jones. Left side for Drish. She'll try another 3. Missed it. Rebound to Simpson. Put back no. And a held ball on that rebound. Arrow favors Fairfield with 1:16 to go. Danielle Breen will check back in. So Fairfield bringing another starter into the game with 1:16 to go. And now they'll bring Darby Casca in as well. So Fairfield puts 2 more regular players on the floor here in garbage time. Inbound to Simpson. Turnaround in the lane off the glass. No. Duff fighting for the rebound and runs it down. Throws it to Van Monen. Olivia into the front court. Lob it right side for Lemons. Another 3 on the way. Got that one. That was a swish. Back-to-back threes for Josie Lemons. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. And again, this is against some starters for Fairfield. Drish a 3 at the other end. Missed it. Long rebound out to Simpson. To the wing for Casca. Back underneath to Simpson. Shot blocked by Lemons. Rebound on the floor. Mellon has it. Lost it. Breen kicks it out to Casca. Nearly lost it in midcourt. Goes high on the left side to Drish. 36 seconds to go. Back to Casca. Down underneath to Lyon. Lyon kicks it out to Casca. One dribble. Lob back to Lyon, who got open underneath. Shot off the rim. No good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Last touch by Ottumwa. 25.7 seconds to go. 60-33. And Emily McAven back in for Fairfield, replacing Casca. Inbounds underneath to Simpson. Got it off the glass and good. Anna Simpson has 5 points, 60-35. Pass deflected and stolen by Drish. All the way back down, and shot blocked out of bounds, and it was into Drish's hands. And it's a Ottumwa ball. Isabel Mellon blocked the shot. It went back to Drish, who was standing out of bounds. Boy, how about that? Mellon not quitting. And not only denying the layup, but forcing the ball to go back to Ottumwa. Fairfield will get Anna Dunlap in, a 5'5" sophomore, and she's just in as Ottumwa will dribble out the clock. The Bulldogs win this game 60-35. What an effort tonight by the Ottumwa girls team. I thought these two teams would be in a war like they were last year, but the Bulldogs started pulling away and really pulled away in the third quarter. And the final quarter was just basically a little bit of window dressing. 60-35, the final score. We will take 3 minutes, come back and begin our girls postgame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
48 seconds on the clock. And during this time,
Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Our girls' game in the books, and what turned out to be a very dominant performance by the Ottumwa girls as they run away from Fairfield, 60-35, the final score. Let's run down the scoring for OHS. Kaylee Bix led all scorers. She had 17 points tonight. 11 points in the game for Chloe Schneckloth, 10 for Grace Buchanosbish, 9 for Katie Nelson, 6 for Josie Lemons, 5 for Allie Buchanosbish, and 2 points for Addison Ransom. For Fairfield, they had a very tough shooting night. Only one player in double figures. Danielle Breen had 11. Shaylin Drish held 10 under her average. She only had 6. Delaney Breen had 5 points. Hannah Simpson had 5 points. 4 points for Rachel Thomas, 2 points for Olivia Jones, and 2 points for Mallory Lyon. Not a lot of free throws in the game. Neither team shot them well. Ottumwa was 4 of 9 from the free throw line. Only took 2 free throws in the second half, made one of them. Fairfield took all but one of its free throws in the second half. They were only 5 of 11 in the second half and 5 of 12 overall. But again, it wasn't a big factor in a game that Ottumwa won by 25 points. So OHS improves to 3-1 on the season. They hand Fairfield their first loss. The Trojans fall to 2-1 And Fairfield, if you're wondering, their next time out, they will be on the road at Fort Madison. That's a game they should win, I would think. And, of course, Ottumwa will be in conference play at home Friday night to take on Des Moines Hoover. We do hope to be joined by Ottumwa girls head coach Joe Vandenberg for a post-game interview. Right now, we'll take a 2-minute timeout. If he comes up in the next 2 minutes, we'll talk to him. And if not, we'll start talking about the boys' game between Ottumwa and Fairfield tonight. So 2 minutes and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated, the experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Getting ready for our boys game tonight between Ottumwa and Fairfield. A year ago when these two teams met, Fairfield won a 3-point game, 54-51. That was a good Fairfield team that even gave Oskaloosa some trouble at one point in the season. They might have gone to state if they hadn't had to go through Oskaloosa, who eventually won the 3A title. But this is a much different Fairfield team this year. 4 seniors, their top 4 scorers all graduated, and Fairfield's off to an 0-2 start with losses to both Oskaloosa, 67-45, and then blown out by Washington, 69-32. Ottumwa comes in at 1-1, the opening victory over Fort Madison, 75-37. Then that hard-fought 10-point loss at Ames last Friday, 45-35, a game where Ottumwa played very good defense. Just couldn't get a shot to fall, especially in the first quarter. And I still think that the shooting background at that end of the gym in Ames where they shot in the first half was not conducive to good shooting. Hopefully Ottumwa can shoot better tonight like the Bulldog girls did just a few moments ago in a game the girls won 60-35. So Ottumwa and Fairfield, both teams playing their third game of the season. Ottumwa trying to get over 500, Fairfield trying to get its first win. We have an interview with Coach Hartz. I think it's about 5.5 minutes long. So both Annie and Kyle, we are going to take just a 1-minute timeout here. 1-minute timeout, and then we'll get to our interview with Coach Hartz. That's coming your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And